For me personally, it was the first time I've seen an orca so close. But Ingrid, with her trust in us, we really were not only filming and assisting, but we were participants. And when she had asked me to sit next to the whale and help keep the heart monitor on her the entire time, it was my job then to really have that continuous touch with the animal and really hopefully transmit my calmness to this animal. And her heart was very normal, was average between 60 and 80 heartbeats per minute. And there were times when it even dipped a little bit, which was hopefully a sign of her calmness.
And so an unusual procession moved through New Zealand's largest city.
So we drove right through the heart of Auckland, 90 minutes through town, with a moment of just sitting there thinking, I'm with a whale. I'm sitting here with a whale. We finally arrive over the east side and pull into the harbor and the ramp. We're about to put the animal in the water, and there's well over 100 plus people cheering as we drive up.
The whale is gently rocked into the water, but is disoriented from the ordeal and lies still.
From there's a full flood of emotions. And at first, the animal is hardly moving at all. And Ingrid's like, it's all right. You know, her muscles, if you could just imagine your muscles just cramped for hours and hours and not being able to stretch. So she just is probably just, you know, stretching out and getting back into this fluid environment. And finally, Ingrid says, just have some of the people back away and only 2 of you stay close to her to support her. Sure enough, as soon as 3 people backed away from the animal, Carl and one of his staff were right by the head. She just gives a big kick of her tail, and you just see the movement in her dorsal fin just slice through the water as she slowly travels out in the deeper water.
We've heard the stories of dolphins pushing people in need back to shore, and now this team has carried a young whale back to the sea with a chance at life. Perhaps orcas and people share an additional trait, the ability to care for another species, including each other. In our complicated relationship with nature, it may be a bond unlike any other.
I think I've only just begun to scratch the surface with these guys. Pretty much every time I go out, I see something new or interesting, and I just wish I knew so much more about them. Just the real basics, like where do they go when I don't know where they are? What are they saying to each other? How do they teach the young ones how to catch things? And what happens to them when they're naughty? And just, yeah, fun stuff like that as well. And then on the science side of things, how are they impacted by pollution in the marine environment? What sort of things can we do to protect their habitat? If you teach people about these animals, they're going to understand them better. And if they understand them better, they're going to love them more. And if they love them more, then, yeah, they're going to look after them, I hope.
For a long time, it stumped me. People go, why do we need the whales? Why do we need the whales? And, you know, in truth, why do I need my earlobe? You know, why do I need any specific part of my body? Because it's part of the whole. And you can live without parts, but it's a degraded existence because it's all knitted together.